Hi, James Clemens from Project Plan Online. Today we're going to talk about the basis of estimate and why this is a very important document in both your bidding processes and also your scope management. Your basis of estimate is a detailed description of each WBS element and how the costs for that WBS element were derived during the estimating process. You should be doing this during the estimating process during your bid or at the very start of your project. This level of detail is required if you really want to manage your scope properly during a project. It does a number of things. During the bid, it allows you to examine in detail what are the major cost drivers for each WBS element. You can really focus in on getting your prices down by having this level of visibility. It builds confidence in the cost estimate. When you go to a bid review, if you can show this level of detail, you know exactly where your numbers came from, people will have confidence in your numbers. People that don't have confidence in your numbers when they're trying to approve a price put contingency onto estimates, and you don't want this. You will not win anything. Then when you're managing the project, scope and change management is so much easier when you have this level of visibility. You can see exactly what was allowed for, what was the intent by the estimator, and then you can have discussions with the client about what the allowances are and are not. So what are the major elements of the basis of estimate? Well, you want to be doing it by WBS element, down to at least level 3. You want to be separately describing your labour allowances, what procurements you've got, and what subcontract services and other professional services you've made allowances for. You can see where all the costs are, and then you can focus in on that if you're required. What are the primary deliverables for each WBS element? Once you know what the deliverables are, what the costs are, then you can delegate those to individuals and you can control your project so much better. Finally, and most importantly, how did you get to your numbers? Where did the quotes come from? What's the current version of quotes? What metrics have you used? All these things are required to be able to describe your cost build-up correctly. Then this level of visibility, as I've said, provides confidence and allows you to manage your scope correctly. What I've just described is the basics of a basis of estimate, but if you want to get into a lot more detail, these are the things you could add in. Put in the acceptance criteria. How is each WBS element going to be accepted? It's so difficult in projects to get sign-off as you go. If you have this described at every level, it makes life so much easier. What are the key dates? Clearly, when you're delegating to people with budget, with schedule, then you can make people responsible for delivery. Obviously, the next step then would be to allocate these to individuals for the management of the WBS elements. Finally, you can put your cost codes. Your cost and booking code can regularly be different from your WBS code, so you provide mapping back into your cost management system. So that's it. A great tool. There is a bit of work involved, but you'll see some real benefits from it.